Well, hey guys, welcome back. What do y'all say we unbox a load of tools I ordered from KC? Just a few little things, but I need to open them up and you guys might as well join me. Let's check out and see what I got this week. There you go. Nice little KC tape on there. We want to see what we've got in this box. And I should have my little knife over here that I this little Gerber here. Let's see what we ordered this week. I'm kind of thinking about, I get a lot of stuff from KC all the time, obviously. So I thought I might start doing a few videos and just open these up on camera, let you guys check them out. What do you think? Drop me a comment down there if you like to watch some tools get unboxed, and we'll kind of mention a few things about them, maybe why we got them, and you get the first look along with me. So, right here on the top, apparently, well, I already threw it out. Got a pack of German tool stickers. When you hit the $100 mark, they throw in a bag of nice stickers with all those German brands. Little ad from KC. And let's get into some of the stuff in this bag. Now, it's been suggested to me by a couple of people that I needed to try some of the Vera to-go system. And I kind of thought, well, I'm just going to start with something small because, man, some of those Vera bags get really pricey, and I really don't know how they'd fit into my workflow. If any of you guys are using the Vera to-go system or any of that setup, I'm really curious how they're working out for you. But I went ahead and ordered this because I want to say this is only between 20 and 30 bucks. So not terrible for a neat little Vera bag. And on a lot of these jobs that I'm on right now, it's really handy, you know, if you could just throw a few things like maybe your screwdrivers, some pliers, you know, whatever in a bag and head in. You know, it's always different little stuff you need. Maybe you don't want to carry your whole Vito bag. I was thinking, you know, I could stick some Velcro maybe on the side of one of my sustainers in the back seat there. And this bag has Velcro, this huge patch of Velcro, and they give you a piece of Velcro. So you can just stick it right on. So I could stick that on the side of my sustainers and just hang this empty bag. And then when I go in, I can throw a few drivers in here, and we can go in. And, you know, I think I'd find a lot more use for it than maybe I even think I would now. So just a neat little solid, you know, it's semi-hard sided bag here with some dividers on the inside. That's basically what it is. You can see right in there, maybe. You can get the light just right. It has an adjustable divider system in there that you can, well, apparently there's a whole manual about it in there as well. But there's an adjustable kind of divider system in here that I imagine you can take the whole thing out if you just want an open bag. But yeah, there's the divider system. When you take it, you've got Velcro here on every corner where it bends and on the ends. And then the inside of the bag has Velcro on both sides, so you can put this in, and you know, you could put your spacing anywhere you want it. And this stuff is kind of a hard material there, so kind of neat. It would give you a few nice little slots to get your tools into, and you just pull your bag apart, put it down in there, space it like you want it, and they'll just stick right to the sides, and then you have this bag. See if it'll go ahead and show you. See that in there? So then if you wanted your drivers on one end, you wanted your pliers on the other, or whatever, you can kind of design out your own little setup there. And obviously, if you stuck some Velcro on something else that you wanted to be able to stick onto this, you can just stick it right on the side. But this is just kind of a unique system that Vera has going on, and I wanted to get just a little bitty sample of what it's like and see, you know, if it fits into my workflow. I don't know. It's another way to spend money on tools, I guess. But I love their stuff in general, so we're gonna try that little bag. That came from KC Tool today. And sometime last week, they had the Wera Chisel Drivers on Tool of the Day, and I went ahead and grabbed a set of these. These are just awesome drivers. I already have a set, and I've been using them a long time. and they're very handy. I did not get the whole tool roll pack like this then, though. So we'll go ahead and pop these out. And I can show you what you get here. And this will be one of the very classy setups from Vera. So of course with this you get the nice driver embossed here on the front. It's their really classy Vera style packaging. And here on the back you'll have your Velcro strip, and it'll come with its own big piece of Velcro. So if you have somewhere in your van you like to stick these, your truck, whatever, the side of another tool box, a sustainer, any of that sort of thing, you can just stick these on, and it's kind of handy. You just peel off the backing here, stick it on, and then you can stick these right on. So when we open this up, these chisel drivers, they're strike top drivers basically. So when you pull one of these out, it's going to have a steel cap here that goes all the way through. It'll have a wrench bolster right here. So these are actually made for, you know, rough work. If you need to strike the top to get this set into a screw that's full of crap in it, whatever, you can really get onto one of these and it'll hold up for you. So you still have that nice Vera handle. There are 6 drivers in this set. And of course, a bottle opener. Who doesn't need another bottle opener? Getting where I stuck a few back here in the back because getting some cool colors of these Vera bottle openers, and this will be, I guess, another one for back there. But here in the set, we have a number 2 Phillips, number 2 100 millimeter, and a number 1 Phillips by 80 millimeter. And then, let's see, that's all of the Phillips. So you just have a number 1 and a number 2. Then you go to your flat blade drivers, 1 2 by 7 by 125 millimeters. So a nice long heavy flathead, and that's kind of one of the main ones you use out of a strike top set. And then your slightly smaller flathead, which is their 1 0 by 5 5 by 100. So 100 millimeter shaft on that one. This one here's a 90 millimeter shaft, 0 by 8 by 4. Right there, another nice little flathead. Now, the chisel drivers do not have the laser tips. Instead, they have these hardened tips. They're a different color, so they're more made for striking and being, you know, used aggressively that way. And then a nice, very small flathead there, and that's going to be a 0.6 by 3.5. So very nice little bitty driver. Just a little bigger than a thermostat driver, not by a lot. And your nice case there to keep them in has little ends on it that fold up, so it ends up looking like a little box when it's fully loaded. But just a nice little set of drivers. I really like how they make these cases so you can really tell what's in them. I've already got a set of those, and I mean, we have used a snot out of them. They're the flatheads. Some of them are no longer nice edges on them. They've been used driving through plaster and all kinds of stuff. A lot of them, you know, got some rust on the top and all that good stuff, but had to grab a new set. And then I've kind of been recommended by a few people here also to try some of these Howler Mallets that KC sells. So I picked up a couple of them. And this is actually, I like these little small ones because I can throw them on my Vito bags, you know, and they're not just all over the place. And kind of find more and more, once you have some of these mallets, it's one of those tools where you'll start seeing places where you maybe should be using it instead of your steel hammer, you know. So this is the Halder Simplex 30 right there. And just a nice feeling little hammer. I'm looking forward to checking these out a little bit. And you can get all different caps for these, whatever hardness you need, depends on what color they are. KC sells all of this stuff, so you can kind of customize you one. I had one, you know, come in last week, and that was the Halder Baseplex. So that's just this one's just a little bigger, the Simplex is 30, and this was a Baseplex 25. Got a little bit different handles on them here too, but nice feeling little mallets. Kind of looking forward to seeing how those fit into the workflow. Then, of course, one last little thing. They always give you your little bit of thanks in there, and that's another Philo number 2. So you never about have to worry about buying number 2 Phillips bits if you order from KC very often. But that's kind of what I grabbed from them this week between tool of the day and wanting to try this little Vera quiver. Kind of a cool setup. You just drop your drivers in there like we were just opening these up. You can throw you together a nice little pouch of screwdrivers if you want to or whatever, but about 30 bucks or so, I think, for one of those. Kind of a handy little thing to have, I think. We're going to find out. But thank y'all for dropping in with me tonight and checking out what we got from KC Tool. Have you guys bought any cool tools in the last week or two? I'd love to see them. If you got an Instagram or something where you post those, YouTube doesn't let you put pictures in the comments, but hey, stick them on your Instagram. Let me know where you're at. I'd love to pop over there and take a look at what y'all are getting to. Feel free to give me any ideas of tools that you guys really like that you think I need to try. I always really listen to you guys because that's how I end up with stuff like this little Vera pouch here and these Howler Mallets. Recommended to me. I like to try new stuff, so especially quality stuff. But links will be in the description down below if you want to go check out any of these tools. Obviously, these aren't on Tool of the Day anymore. That was for one day. So if you keep an eye on them, though, they do a different tool every single day, so you never know what'll be there. There is a link to them down below, as well as I'll get anything that I can find on Amazon down there for you, too. I know some of you guys really like to be able to just go check them out that way. But thank y'all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll look forward to seeing y'all next week.